The name Pilot Butte isn't exactly unknown in this town. You see it, you ate it, and many of us love to hike up it as a way of working off those post-resolution calories.
But what exactly is it? How did it get its name? How old is it? How come I can't stop asking questions?
We're not sure is the short answer. I have heard dates of 250,000 years old. I've heard dates of 188,000 years old. I would say we are still zeroing in on the answer, but it's definitely more than 100,000 years old.
Pilot Butte is what is called a cinder cone and is actually an extension of Newberry caldera, so its creation was a bit spectacular looking.
So we would have seen like gobs of lava flying up 100 feet, 200 feet high into the air, and as it fell and cooled, it fell as what we call cinder.
And while it's really old, it didn't take very long to form.
Probably formed over a series of months, so would have been a pretty fun show to watch.
And tall geological structures that could be seen for miles quickly became of interest to the first humans who inhabited this area.
So pretty quickly it becomes a useful thing if you're a human to say climb to the top and look out and scout your landscape, see the weather systems coming over the Cascades.
In fact, Pilot Butte got its name because it was a well-known and welcome guide for pioneers who had come out west.
Those traveling through the area can see Pilot Butte and know that they're close to fresh water and Farewell Bend Branch, which was also a stopping point, post office, and a place for people to pit stop on their way through.
And little did I know, the Pilot Butte Park was actually donated to the community as a memorial to an amazing Bendite.
In the early days of Bend, one of the employees that came to town to help grow the community was Terrence Foley, a very gracious human that everyone in town loved. So much so that when he is killed in the late 20s, the town pretty much closed down for his funeral. It fits perfectly that someone who was such an integral part of the community in the very early days to have this thing that everybody knows, everybody loves, you go up it all the time, is such a beacon for our community, is actually a memorial to him.
And did you know that Pilot Butte was actually a contender for the name of Bend before it was named Bend? And that Bend wasn't the actual first name of Bend? And can anybody answer why I can't stop asking questions? I mean, this is really weird.
The answers to those questions are coming up in the next few weeks. For Central Oregon Daily News, I'm the inquisitive meteorologist, Scott Elmas.